Hey guys, what's up? I'm Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have another bright and bold video for you. I really wanted to do something just really fun with purples, which I haven't really done on my channel. So today was the day. I hope you guys are enjoying this bright and bold series too. So now, onto the video. Hopefully you cannot hear my neighbors chatting outside. Apartment living. First, I'm gonna start by priming my eye. And I'm just using this Smashbox 24-hour photo finish. Then I'm going to go ahead and just add a powder on top. Yeah, so I'm just going to apply a powder right to my brow bone and my crease, just so that way the next powders I put on don't skip. But I'm going to avoid my lid because I'm going to be putting a cream on anyway to apply my shadow. So there's like no point in putting down a powder there, you know? Why make more work for yourself when you don't need to? Okay, so I'm gonna actually start with the eyes now. I'm going in with the Beauty Killer palette first. So I'm gonna bring you guys in closer so you can really see what's going on. So for my transition color, I'm gonna start with the color Courtney right here. I'm just gonna go in with a really big blending brush. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffy crease brush and I'm gonna apply that all over the crease. This guy with this motorcycle outside, he is so unreal. And I'm just gonna bring and wing out the outer corners of that transition color just a bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with Star Power. I'm very excited. I haven't used this color yet, but I've been wanting and dying to use it, so I'm very excited. I'm so excited. Hopefully, it lives up to what I'm thinking in my head that it will. First impressions, this color is not as powdery as like the other colors are super powdery, but they have great payoff. This one's not as powdery, so I feel like I'm gonna have to pack it on more. So I'm gonna go ahead and less is more. Make sure you tap off your brush for sure. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, wow. Yes, it definitely does have more fallout. So I'm actually glad that I didn't put my foundation on because I was thinking, I was like, maybe this video I'll just put my foundation on first and then go ahead and do my eye look, but I'm so glad I didn't because this does have like a little bit of fallout, which is fine. Look how cool. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. This is fulfilling all of my childhood dreams right now. Oh, it's a really big cobweb. I'm loving this color switch. This is the Sephora one. It really is literally the best thing for when you're doing any makeup look with eyeshadows that are, well, any eyeshadows, but especially eyeshadows that are extremely bright. This is amazing. Okay, for my outer corner, I'm gonna deepen it up a little bit before we hit the lid, before we do the lid. So I'm gonna go in with the Violence from the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm just gonna put that on the outer corners right underneath the Star Power crease color. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of a dense crease brush and simply just add that into the outer corner. Again, this doesn't need to be super clean because you just want it to look like a smoked out outer corner. So I'm just applying that slowly and then building the color. Okay, so next we're gonna apply a super bright dark purple to our lid. But sometimes to get bright colors, you can see them in the pan and they look really bright, but then you try to apply them and they don't look that great. So we're gonna use the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk as a cream base all over the lid and then apply in a patting motion the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow that we will be using is this amazing bright purple from the Makeup Forever 15 Artist Palette. This is a limited edition palette, and the color is I-922. And don't worry about all this fallout. Definitely will clean it up. It'll look great. We won't look like we have a black eye. I'm gonna go ahead and apply Milk to my lid. I'm gonna blend some of those outer edges out of it. I'm gonna go in with a flat Morphe brush and I'm gonna use the I-922 from Makeup Forever. Beautiful bright purple. Really pack that on the brush. Once we have the lid done, then we're gonna need to go in and obviously fix up the sides. The sides have not been fixed up. The sides have been fixed up. Cool. So we're gonna decrease the starkness of where the lid color versus the crease color match. So I'm gonna go in with an old old school eyeshadow, and this is, if you guys remember these shadows from Urban Decay, then you've been a ride or die for a long time, like myself. And these are the Urban Decay Deluxe eyeshadows, and this is in the color Fishnet, a bit of an iridescent purple. So we're gonna go in with a Morphe E24, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna soften up the lines of our lid color. So the E24 is nice because it's a very, very focused crease brush. So you see I'm just going on the outer corner first, working the color in the outer corner, and then we'll move up. So I'm just going over the edges of the purple shade and just softening them up so it doesn't look just so stark. Next I'm going to go in with a little bit of a lighter shade, and this is an pigment, and honestly I don't know which brand this pigment is from. It looks like this, and it's a little bit more of a shimmer purple pigment, and I'm just gonna go right into the same areas we did and blend up so it kind of meets Star Power and creates a little bit more of a transition between the colors. Next, I'm going to go right back in with Violence in the outer corner. Again, we're going to use the same Morphe brush, it's the E24, and start working that into the outer corner. You can see such a difference. It just really brings, it's going to start bringing a little bit more intensity and definition to the outside of the eye. Next, I'm going to go into the outer corner with Vanity here, and this is going to start really defining the outer corner. I'm using a Morphe blending brush. Really make sure you tap off your brush with this because it is a dark color and you don't want to put too much on and then try to figure out how to kind of work it out. So I'm just going to apply that right to the outer V and into the crease, but just the outer crease. Slowly work that out and blend it into Star Power in the crease. This is why we put all those other layers of purple on the eye before this, so it'd be easier to blend it out. This is totally giving me My Little Pony vibes, and I'm into it. I'm just gonna go in with the tiniest amount of black rainbow here, just on the very, 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 very outer corner of our eyes, using the same Morphe tiny blending brush. After you've applied black rainbow into the inner corner, now we're just gonna go ahead and top off our brow bone. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of China White as just a little bit of a brow highlight. I'm using the smallest amount because obviously it's a very light color. For the inner corner, we're gonna go ahead and go in with Princess, because as you can see, it's a really light, very, very light lilac color. So it's gonna be beautiful on the inner corner. So now it's time for, of course, liner and lashes. First, I'm just gonna prime my face. So I'm gonna be priming with the Skindinavia priming spray. And then for foundation, I'm using the Matte and Poreless by Maybelline. And this is in color 228 Soft Tan. Here's an ice cream truck passing outside. Can you hear it? For my forehead, I'm going to go in with a bit of a darker shade. So I'm using number 330 Toffee. I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply that. You guys already know what's next. It's, of course, highlighting my under eyes. So to do that, I'm using the Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Medium mixed with my concealer. So with the Bye Bye Under Eye, this stuff is super full coverage and thick, and it's waterproof. So I use literally the tiniest amount, and I just warm that up between my fingers. I've learned that that's definitely the best way to use this since it is so thick. And then I just tap that onto my under eyes. The lightest color I keep right beneath my eyes, and then I'll use a little bit of the darker concealer a little bit further down. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all of this in with a damp beauty blender, of course. So she just, like, because of how thick the Bye Bye Under Eye is, you really kind of want to get that first. Sorry, my camera died. So all I did was set my face with my e.l.f. brush, and I used 120 from the Fit collection, the Matte and Poreless powder, to set my under eyes, and then I used 310 in Sun Beige, so the 120 is Classic Ivory, 310 in Sun Beige to set the rest of my face. So now that that's set, we're just going to go ahead and finish up the under eyes. So we just want to smoke out the under eye. We're going to dip back into the purple we used. Apply the purple underneath your eye. And you don't need to be clean with it because we're just going to smudge it out. I want a really messy under eye. You're going to go back in with black rainbow and only smudge that out on the outer corner. And then you're just going to slightly blend that out. You're going to go in and add black eyeliner. Add mascara to your lower lashes. So I just finished my mascara on my bottom lashes, and I'm gonna go in and contour my face. I want the cheeks obviously to be pretty soft with this look since you got a lot of drama going on. Just a little bit of bronzer to my cheeks just to warm things up a bit. For blush, I'm using the Nude To Me blush by NYX. It's one of their ombre blushes. I really love it. Such a great neutral blush, and just gives you a little bit of color. That's all you need, just a little bit of color. Highlight, I'm using Peach Goddess by Jeffree Star. Perfect that it's more of a peach undertoned highlight. So it's really gonna pick up these eyes. And for lips, I'm using More Better by ColourPop. Alright guys, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you are loving and enjoying this bright and bold series like me. And make sure to check out my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and Snapstagram, or whatever it is. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!